morning, students. Second unit divide and conquer we are discussing from last two classes. And the divide the instance is as follows. Divide the large instance into two smaller subparts and solve the smaller instance one by one, and finally we are combining the result for smaller instance. A smaller instance is for sorting n is less than or equal to 10 if the elements are 10, and a minimum element is less than or equal to 2, and the large n instant is opposite, that is n greater than 10 and n greater than 2, and a smaller instance is solved by directly or indirectly. If n equal to 0 there is no minimum element. If n equal to 1 there is a single element. If n equal to 2 there are two elements for comparison purpose. And whereas coming to the min and max problem, finding the minimum and maximum value from the given set of n elements, and solve the by using divide and conquer technique for finding minimum and maximum elements. This process also same like yesterday we have seen the merge chart. We are having a list of elements and we have to divide that list of array elements into two parts by using mid plus 1 by 2, and find the minimum of 20 elements. Divide into two groups of 10 elements each. Find the minimum element in each group and compare the minimum of each group to determine the overall minimum number. And a smaller instance that the result from the divide steps are instance of original problem. If the new instance is a small instance, it solves using the method for small instance. Finally, we use divide and conquer recursive method and perform the best smaller instance for the given element. And this is the defective chessboard problem. For min and max problem, we have to write an algorithm. This is also same like mid merge sort algorithm. Algorithm max and minimum. If there are one element, there is no problem. Write if condition if I equal to z, maximum element is I and minimum element is j. If there are two elements, write a code for the two elements. If I equal to j minus 1, then if a of I is less than or equal to a of j, and a of j is maximum element and a of I is minimum element, this piece of code for finding minimum and maximum for two elements. If the elements having more than two numbers, then we have to apply the mid formula, that is mid is equal to I plus j by 2. If the maximum element is in the side of right hand side, left hand side, sorry, I comma mid comma max comma min, and the element is in the left right hand side, then mid plus 1 position will be count j max new and max new min new. If max is less than or equal to max new value, then the maximum value will be printed. If in case the minimum value is greater than new minimum new value, that minimum value will be printed. This is the algorithm for min and max problem. And this approach is the array is divided into two halves and written back to maximum and minimum. And coming to defective chessboard, defective chessboard is and this is defective chessboard. And defective chessboard is also known as tiling problem. It is given n by n board. You are seeing on the screen, this is like a chessboard. That's why this is called as a defective chessboard. And given n by n board where n is the form of 2 power k, where k is greater than or equal to 1, and the board has one missing square. Fill the board using trinomials, and a trinomial is a L shape tile that is 2 by 2 block with one cell 1 into 1 missing, and solving a problem effectively. And the goal is we have to fill the L shape. As I mentioned earlier, the divide and conquer technique also used here. Make every sub problem into a smaller version. So you are seeing here 1 by 1 chessboard, 2 by 2 chessboard, 4 by 4 chessboard, and 8 by 8 chessboard. This is the power of 2. And a defective chessboard is a chess that has one unavailable position, and defective trimonia at the center with one square in each of the fourth quadrant of our board. And given n by n board where n is the form of 2 power k, where k value is always greater than or equal to 1, fill the board using L-shaped tiles. You are seeing on the L-shaped screens on the screen. And L-shaped tiles is 2 into 2 square with one cell. Size is 1 into 1. In each L-shaped tile there is a one box is missing in square. And the basic case is n equal to 2. You take 2 into 2 square with one cell is missing, and place L-shaped tile at the center such that it does not cover n by 2 into n by 2 square, missing square. We have a chessboard of size n by n. If you take 4 into 4, place n square minus 1 by 3 trinomials in n into n defective chessboard, and that all n square minus 1 non-defective positions are here, and divide into 4 smaller chessboards into 4 into 4 size, and there is a defective 4 into 4 chessboard, and make other 3 4 into 4 chessboard defective, place a trinomia at their common cover. Let n equal to 2 power k. Calculate the complexity of a chessboard. Let t of k be the time taken to the tile, and 2 power k into 2 power k is a defective chessboard. And this is the substitution method for finding time complexity. divide the problem and take the complexity of tiling a defective chessboard. And whereas coming to the min and max problem, in this algorithm also we are using divide and conquer technique itself, because the unit name itself is a divide and conquer technique. Find the latest and heaviest of n lightweight and heavyweight elements, and balance that follow allow you to compare the two weights in two elements. Divide the problem P into subproblems using mid and midpoint. Divide it till you get the smallest subproblem. This process will continues. And whereas coming to the analysis of algorithms, this is the maximum element finding technique. Max element equal to 0 for I equal to 1, I is less than n I plus plus. If max element is less than max element, number of comparison of W value is n minus 1. And find the maximum of n element, make n minus 1 comparisons, find the minimum of remaining n minus 1 elements to take the larger value, and total number of comparisons are 2n minus 3, and small instance n is less than or equal to 2. Find the min and max elements, making at most one comparison by using divide and conquer technique. N is greater than 2. Divide the n elements into two groups A and B with the floor n by 2 and the cell n by 2 elements respectively. Find the min and max of each group recursively. Overall minimum is min of A comma min of B. Overall max is max of A and max of B. And find the minimum and maximum of you are seeing on the screen some elements 3, 5, 6, 2, 4, 9, 3, 1. And the large instance A is divided into that list into two parts. A equal to 3, 5, 6, 2, B equal to 4, 9, 3, 1. And maximum of A equal to 2, min of B equal to 1. And max of A equal to 6, max of B equal to 9. And min of A comma B, min of B is 1. And max of element is 9. The maximum element in the list is 9. Let C of n be the calculate the time complexity. The analysis of time complexity of this algorithm is concentrate on number of elements comparisons. If only one element is present in the given list, no comparison will require that. Then T of n equal to 0. If there are two elements present in the list, given list is no comparison is required, because there also only two numbers are there. One is the minimum number and another one is the maximum number, and T of n equal to 1 and n equal to 2. If there are more than two values in the given list, then we require to implement a given algorithm, and it takes T of n equal to 2, T of n by 2. Here in the place of n we are taking floor. Let C of n be the number of comparisons made when finding the min and maximum of n elements. C of 0 equal to C of 1 equal to 0, C of 2 equal to 1, C of n equal to C of floor n by 2 plus C of cell n by 2 plus 2, where C is greater than 2. To solve the recurrence, assume n is the power of 2 and Cn is equal to cell 3n by 2. This is the time complexity for finding min and max problem. And interruption of recursive is working recursive divide and conquer algorithm can be described by a tree. The algorithm move down to the recursion tree and large instance into smaller ones and leave the present small instance. The recursive algorithm make backup to the tree and combining find the minimum and maximum element of each given leaf node, and this is the tree. By using example, I have traced the tree. Take 82639175428 the list of elements and divide into two parts. 5 elements one part and another 5 elements another part. Again take those 5 elements, 2 elements one side, 3 elements one side. Again take the 639. Here 6 is one side, 39 is another side. And after that you are easily understand that by seeing the tree. Observe once for a 2 seconds. Finding the min and max number of given array is the size of n. The following algorithm can be used. The following algorithm can be used of size n, and the Navi method is basic method to solve any problem. Navi algorithm we are using here for finding min and max problem. And this is about finding minimum and maximum members. And whereas coming to the quick sort, already we have seen the merge sort. Quick sort is also used in divide and conquer algorithm. It picks an element as pivot and partition the given array around the picked pivot. There are many different versions of quick sort. Always pick first element as pivot and the last element as pivot. Pick a random element as pivot and pick medium element as element. These are the different ways to pick the pivot element in quicksort. The key process in quicksort is a partition. The target of partition is given an array and an element x of array, and smaller x is before the greater than the element, and the algorithm is like if low is less than or equal to high, pi equal to partition. The partition we are having a list of array elements, low value, high value. Before pi, that means pivot element, array low and pi minus 1 elements are there. After pi, the elements are array pi plus 1 and high. And this is the quick sort. I hope you understood. quicksort also we are using divide and conquer technique. In the divide session, rearrange the elements and split the array into two subarrays and an element in between such that each element having left subarray is less than or equal to the average element, and each element in the right subarray is larger than the middle element, and the process will recursive for sort two subarrays. And the time complexity is T of 1 is taken as a pivot element, and T of n minus is the time taken by the remaining elements expect for pivot element, and n is the number of comparisons required to identify the exact position of itself. If we compare first element pivot with other, then there will be 5 comparisons. It means there will be n comparisons if there are n elements. And the relation formula is for worst case is T of n equal to T of 1 plus T of n minus 1 plus n up to and so on. And if you put n minus 1 in the equation, T of 1 plus T of 1 plus, like that we will get. If we put to Tn minus 2, then T of n is equal to 2T of 1, T of 1, T of n minus 3, n minus 2, n minus 1 up to so on. And whereas coming to the randomized quicksort, we assume that the first element of the list having pivot element, and the average case, the number of changes will get the pivot element is equal to the number of items. This is also like the previous one. By using divide and conquer technique, we solve the randomizer quicksort also. And the time complexity for quicksort in worst case is T of n equal to n square, and average case T of n equal to n log n. We have discussed two topics in today's class, that is defective chessboard and maximum finding min and max problems and introduction to quicksort. I hope you understood. And there are some advantages and disadvantages are there by using divide and conquer technique. And the advantages are it is in place since it use only smaller auxiliary stack, and it requires only n of log n times to sort n items. It has an extremely short inner loop, and the algorithm has been subjected to mathematical analysis. A very prescribed statements can be made about the performance issues. And whereas coming to the disadvantages, it is a recursive, especially if the recursion is not available, the implementation is extremely complicated, and it requires quadratic, that is n square times the worst case, and these are the disadvantages. The time complexity for a quicksort is best case order of n log n, worst case order of n. I hope you all understood. Just observe once the today's class. Tiling of a defective chessboard. Each L shape is called as trinomian. has four orientations. One square is always missing. The shape will be in L shape, that's why this is called as a trinomial. And this is finding min and max problem. The syllabus up to now we have covered in the second unit. General method also we have discussed in first class itself. Defective chessboard today we have discussed. Binary search yesterday we have discussed. Finding minimum and maximum today we have discussed. Overview of quicksort also done. Tomorrow merge sort and quicksort and performance measurement along with randomized sorting algorithms. I think tomorrow is the end of the session for second unit. Only 3 topics are balanced here. Quicksort, merge sort and performance measurement, randomized algorithms. And the third unit is greedy method. I stop by third unit. If you want to repeat the first unit, after third unit I will repeat the first unit, because you are having 3 units for the meet. And the material also I will share. Already I have shared the material, once you check in student group. If not there, message me personally. The third unit name is greedy method. In the greedy method, general method we will discuss. Knapsack problem, job sequencing with deadline, minimum cost spanning tree, Prim's algorithm, Kruskal's algorithm, and optimal randomized algorithm, optimal merge patterns, single source shortest path. These are the topics. Already we have done Kruskal's and Distraught Prim's algorithm in the MRCS. Same topics here also repeating. If you have any time, then revise once. That's all for today. We will meet tomorrow.